Hello, hello. Oh dear. Am I? Oh, there I am. Okay, we're good. We're golden. It's great. It's golden. How is everybody doing? I am surviving off energy drinks and a prayer right now. But I still wanted to stream, so here we are. Here we are, laughing about our misery of our shared joint. Well, not our shared joint misery, but my misery. How are you guys today? How are you feeling? How you doing? We're doing an art stream. I have no idea what we're doing. We're probably gonna fish the crest. The one I totally abandoned to do a Spyro thing. If we finish that, who knows? I may read out, I may play a game, we may play Spyro again. Who knows? I don't. I am yelling over my desk. How about audio? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Give me a moment. There we go. The music is turned down for you guys, but it is not for me because if I lower the volume any further, my brain will implode. If I decide to drink on my birthday, I think I'm gonna stream it because I think that would be hilarious. That being said, I am very tired. I have not slept in 24 hours. Nobody tell my fiance. They will yell at me. Oh, and to the person who screamed at me on Blue Sky in my DMs, the reason why I didn't VOD the Baldur's Gate stream is because I don't VOD the 18 plus streams. I don't guarantee this one's going to be 18 plus, but I am fucking exhausted and I cannot watch my tongue. Sounds like an idea for me to just, like... Let me edit my stream info real quick so that I don't have to... I should probably remove chill stream. Wait, why does it say chill stream? It shouldn't say chill stream. It should say tired stream. Yeah. There we go. It's edited now. We're good. We're golden. Yeah, no. I cannot hold my tongue today, so yeah, we're just gonna say fuck that. We are gonna start with the crest. I am not holding myself to any particular, like, pretty much whatever I want to draw today is whatever I want to draw. And if I don't want to draw, I'm gonna switch over to games. That is the entire thing. I'm gonna mute for a second so I can, like, crack open this energy drink here that I have. I have rainbow sherbet sorbet energy drinks that I bought specifically so I could stream because I wanted to stream and I was not going to take no for an answer. I'm going to mute now. I'm a mute. Also, the fan is staying on. The fan is staying on. It is hot as balls in this room. I am not melting. I am already a zombie. I do not need to be more dead. The fan is staying on. Clip Studio. Fuck it. We ball. Anyways. I did my first attack ever on Arcfight today, and it was glorious. Arcfight, I randomized who I was going to get on Arcfight, and I randomized 3 characters. I have 3 characters selected right now. I probably am not going to stream. Correction. I am going to ask. I'm going to try and ask, like, DM people personally and see if they're okay with me streaming their characters, as if it's not in their permissions. But until I do that, I'm probably not going to be streaming the fights. But if you want to see, yeah, just go follow me on Arcfight. You'll be able to see my attacks and all that. So, I know for other artists, this is a very, very basic news. But, you know, I am baby Arcfight. I messed that up. This is some sort of bastardized cross between a greater Capricorn and a lesser Capricorn. I didn't realize that until right this very instant, but I promised you guys I would look up Agapan so I could talk about him in the stream. I did not do that. I forgot all about it. I am so sorry. I'm not going to talk about him, but I am going to ramble. I sound like I'm drunk. I can hear myself through the mic. I sound like I'm drunk. I am so sorry, guys. Take a sippy sip. Also, the stream will end whenever I get loopy enough to stop it. If I feel like I can't continue on, that is where we're ending it. Also, I realized after I started doing this, I originally I do actually have a concept art piece for this crest. And I designed the Capricorn to be a lot more vague looking silhouette-wise. And to not have any arms. Oh well. Also, something that I can't really talk about who says it, but that is canon in the future of Fracture Point. Someone screams at Pan, telling him if he had taken care of his unholy Murgoats. The and he could have been the most powerful god in existence. And honestly, with the lore of how Capricorns work, yeah. I came up with that little line of dialogue while I was drunk after replaying a conversation I had with a coworker. We'll call her Jasmine, because I don't know if she's okay with me using her actual name. Jasmine, you will be missed. I am sorry your last shift was spent listening to me ramble about my blows and their relation to the Greek gods. Jasmine knows most of the story of Fracture Point, honestly. Fake name. Also, I seen a very unique theory about Greek mythology. I wish I could find it again so I could pull it up on stream. But somebody theorized that actually, now that I think about it, there are two of them that I think are really funny and really interesting. One person said that they thought the moly leaves were LET leaves. I have only ever heard of them in the context of Harvest Moon and Rune Factory. I'm not even sure I knew if they were real plants, but apparently they are, and somebody thinks that that's what moly was originally. And somebody said that they thought that moly was elderberries. I cannot confirm or deny. But I do think it's a funny theory. Ooh. Crest is looking really nice. I like it. I do want to point out, I do not intend on drawing this a million times over. I am probably going to keep it and just copy, paste, and transform and edit and mesh edit onto everything because consistency, I never heard of her. And two, I'm very lazy. Theories about what the Greeks were trying to call moly. And the I have more than a few questions about what they thought moly was. I honestly just think somebody had a dried out medical herb in their pantry. And they didn't want to admit to keeping it. So they lied and said it was a flower of the gods. That is my actual theory about what inspired the tale of Molly. Because I was looking into it and looking into the Odyssey for for multiple reasons, but I really wanted to see if mentions of Molly first came up in the Odyssey, and the answer I got was no, but they didn't actually say what poem or story or Hamid. I know I said that. I misspoke there. I am confusion. Anyways. If anybody knows what I was trying to say, please go right ahead and comment the correct way to say that word. I welcome corrections. Anyways, yeah, no. I think it's a funny little thing. I kind of want to expand the world and the realm a little bit more. I can't do it with Fracture Point, not to the extent I want to. But I do eventually want to expand on what the jobs of the demigods are. Heaven! I forgot to add Heaven into Art Fight. So to anybody who does not know, Heaven is my resident and only cat girl OC. I'm not going to explain her relevance in Fracture Point, but I will explain who she is and what she kind of does, what her whole deal is. I don't know if it was American Gods I was watching or what it was. But I was watching shorts on YouTube. And I was watching shorts on YouTube, and up popped this show. And it had a depiction of death. And death was really kind. Now, anybody who's known me for any length of time knows I am, probably to my own detriment, a little morbidly fascinated with the different incarnations of death. But I just really like the depiction of death in that series. Just this calm, healing presence. Anybody who knows me. knows if I like a trope, I will steal it and make a character out of it. So I was playing around with my characters. And none of them really fit the depiction of what I was going for. And all of a sudden, I was challenged to make a cat girl OC. Not by any person, I found a YouTube challenge, and I wanted to try. The cat I got was a Persian cat. My color scheme was, I think, white, black, and red. And I ended up getting something else. Oh. No tail is what I got. And ring ding-a-ling, I made my character Heaven. Oh, I don't have a picture of Heaven yet. That's why I didn't. Okay. As I was playing around, of course, it's a cat girl OC, so I've got to make a Sonic OC, because anybody who knows me knows I am deep into the Sonic fandom. It borders on an unhealthy obsession, but I think I rein it in enough. I should probably finish Sonic Frontiers at some point. A different battle for a different day. But I realized I really like the idea of her being a very calm presence. Her being very respectful, her being very demure. And then I had that morbid thought come back. What if she was an ambassador of death? And that's why she's so calm. Because people are more willing to accept what's happened to them if there's a calming presence. Long story short, we had a Sonic character that was in its infancy, the concept behind demigods. Are we noticing a trend with all my animal characters? Anyways, the reason why I bring this up is to say, okay, that the music's starting to annoy me. How dare. The part I wanted to... Sweet chaos. What I meant to say is, I've been tinkering with her a lot. She's kind of changed. She is still a demigod of Thantos. She is still very demure and gentle and delicate. And all the fun stuff. If you notice I'm moving around a lot more, it's because I've stopped growing. I'll be honest. It is all these things. She is very demure. She is very gentle. She is very much everything. But now, she has a friend. She's also half human, half tabaxi now. But she also has a friend. And by a friend, I mean her daughter, a demigod of Hypnos by the name of Hel. That is Hel. After the Greek, or after the Nordic goddess of the underworld. I am very proud of myself. Keeping in mind, Heaven is not remotely Christian, and she was not raised in Christian beliefs, so she does not understand the significance of her naming choice. She just heard, oh, this is the Norse goddess of death? This is my daughter now. We love Heaven. She is amazing. And we respect her. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff I need to erase. Oh my. I can live with that. Bam. And I do want to point out, Heaven is no slouch by any means. Because I had this conversation, and people assumed that because Heaven was gentle and polite, that she was sweet and demure and delicate and wouldn't harm anybody. No, she is a mama. She is a demigod of Thanatos. If she needs to throw down, she can and very much will throw down. She is also half tabaxi. So she's got the claws. And the... She has got the claws and the... Jeez, my brain is lagging. Sorry. Yeah, the coloring on this is not going to be very interesting because it is just a gold plate. Although I might redo the crest at a later date. Coloring on this is not going to be the most interesting, unfortunately, because it is just a golden crest. Apparently, the crest is fighting back. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've been talking a lot longer than I have. I am not doing the shading on the goat right now. Because I just realized I am going to have to individually shade most, if not all. There is an easier way. Again, you can tell I'm sleep deprived. You can tell I have not slept in 24 hours. Okay. Reset display. Save. Okay. Again, this does not take us. Anybody else want to play Spyro? Because I think I'm done. This one is beautiful. I love it. But I do not have the bandwidth to try and shade this right now. Also, for anybody who's wondering, I am writing the chapters for Fracture Point, but I am not rushing myself with the imagery for Fracture Point's chapters, because I want to focus more on the storytelling right now, and I can always go back and add in the imagery. That being said. Oh, it's already open. Cool. I must not have closed it down properly. That being said, I am working on the imagery. It's just not the main priority. I guess I should probably change this over so that people know I'm playing Spyro now. That would probably do us some favors. Spyro the Dragon. Done. Here we go. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. And again, take a shot of water every time I hit the look button instead of the charge button. Dry Canyon, we already did. Come here, you cowards. Clifftown, we already did. Come here and let me flame your butts. I figured it out. Go all the way back here, get some butterflies. Should I be doing this on no sleep? No. Am I going to? Yes. Uh-oh. Of course I decided to do this when one of the only two portals I have left to do is a speedway, and the other is the boss. I'm pretty sure. Ouch. Retry. Because I'm not even sure what happened there. Okay. And one more. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just gonna fly around and flame things until I figure out what I'm doing. That was close. There we go. There's there it is. Fly. This is gonna be tight. Yes! 1 second to spare. Quit. Because I don't want to do that again. And I don't think I have to do that again. I am very, very tired, as you can tell. Okay. 1 second. It's not letting me see my screen all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Excavating. Take that. Gunner.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Oh, there's a key. I don't know what the key is for. I assume that over there. Yep. Yippee! Wahoo! Nope. There we go. Oh, I know where it is. Let go. Go. Get these guys, and then I can go right to Dr. Shemp. And unfortunately, I think I'm gonna suck at this level. Not for lack of trying, but I don't remember liking this level in either of them. That would be the PS1 version, or in the Switch version. Sparks. Thank you. For nothing. Ooh. Owie. It wants me to go into Dr. Shemp with Half-Life, and I don't like it. I can't tell if I'm just so tired that I'm, like, missing my jumps. There. Confronting Dr. Shemp. I want to see how far we can get. Where'd it go? Okay, bye-bye. Oh, okay. I don't even have to fight him. That works. I'm okay with that. Ooh. And of course, there are no ways to recover health. Hello? Oh, I remember this level now. Eh. I'm gonna assume I just cut the jump too short. Okay. There he is. Well, this will be interesting. Bye. We're gonna go up here quickly. Trendo.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
All dragon style. Cool. Make sure there are no gems. Make sure there are no gems. Uh-oh. Nope. Torch. Thank you. What's your attack? Okay. There we go. Heck. Simply because I don't want to deal with them anymore. Yeah. As annoying as it is, I will deal with the running in circles. If it means I don't have to fight the enemies too many times. But miss, you can collect the orbs in order to get free lives if you attack the enemies. Don't care. There you go. Sometimes it's not worth it to fight. There we go. 3,000. Was that everything in Peacekeepers? I think that's everything in Peacekeepers. Cool beans.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready. Hop on, Spyro.
I don't want to do Magic Crafters. But I can't skip it. Sad. For those of you that don't know, I do not like the Magic Crafter's Homeworld. Like, it's beautiful. My point stands. Cosmos.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Thank you. Anybody else want to get on my last nerve today? I am going to torch these overgrown gnomes. Let's go into Alpine Ridge before I lose my mind. Are these elves or gnomes? I think these are gnomes. They're either gnomes or dwarves. I don't know what the enemies are actually called. I never looked into it. And I'm not gonna start now. Actually, I had to go to Walmart today. So let's talk about this story.
Oh, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
So I'm sitting there in Walmart. I'm looking for a cord for the PS1 because the cords on the PS1, keep in mind the PS1 it belongs to my mother, but the cord on it is kaput, so it's done. So I check on Walmart's website and they say that, oh, we have a couple cords in stock in the store. I don't really want to pay for shipping, so I think, okay, fine and dandy. I'll just go into the store and get a new cord. Yeah, no, they sold out and didn't update their site. Fine and dandy. No big deal. It just means I don't have to pay 20 bucks for a cord, I can pay 10. The guy who helps us, because we had to ask a guy because we couldn't find any of the cheaper ones. We go up to him, we're talking. He sits there, and he's like, I don't know why they even started reselling them. And I had to turn around and look at him and be like, my guy, like, a bunch of people are breaking out their PS1s right now because of the new Spyro game. They're replaying the original trilogy. He's like, oh yeah, there is a Spyro game coming out. You know, I don't know where all the hype for Spyro it came from. Nobody used to like this game. I turned around, looked him dead in the eye. My guy, we've been here. It's just we've been in the cracks and the crevices actually playing and enjoying the game. Oh, that's true, that's true. Yeah, I know it's true. Get over here. We're the people that bought it once and didn't need to buy it again because... Excuse you? because we kept playing it and we took good care of our stuff. Rescued Eldred.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thanks. There we go. So yeah, no. Long story short, Walmart guy doesn't understand how Spyro fans act. Xander.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter's world.
Hello, Kelvin.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
I want to make sure I get all these gems so I'm not, like, looking around. Sparks. So help me. Let's keep pushing. Thank you. Can I say for the record, I hate some of these jumps. Ouch. I miss the old range. Ugh. Let it be known. Magic Crafters always irritates me when I have to play through it. Where are they? The world is complete. Yippee. There is a reason why Ripto's Rage is my favorite of the Reignited, and Spyro 3 is my favorite. The original Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, is my favorite of all time. Now, I am actually going to be a little bit controversial. I do enjoy A New Beginning and Dawn of the Dragon. There is an asterisk there. I played Eternal Nights on the DS, 3DS, whichever one. I think the 3DS version, the DS 3DS version of Eternal Nights is actually okay. It definitely trims down the story. Trims down the story probably a lot more than it should. But simply... Jeez, the camera. Is it...
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent!
Go ahead, try it.
No. I don't want to. We're probably going to end at 8 because I am starting to get really shaky. And I can't tell if that's the energy drink or if that is... Oof. If that's the energy drink. Or if that's my blood sugar because I have eaten very little today. Because I've been so tired. My appetite has just not been the best. Oh. This is the one I think of those. Cyrus.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
First things first, we're gonna go to the spider cave. Oh, speaking of spiders, my baby girl molted today. Pepper. Be very proud of her. Ooh. Okay, we can't do that. Duly noted. But yeah, no. Yeah, baby. She was very brave, even though the world was very big and scary while she molted. Yeah, that figures. Mhm. I had it, and then I lost it. Because I got greedy. I hate magic crafters. So much. So much.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
And that's Cedric.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
The dragon's found. Okay, yeah, I need to go around. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now let's see. Whew. What just happened? Not gonna take. Not gonna reject a free egg, but still. I'm just missing them. Need to hit that lip. Maybe I don't need to jump. Maybe that's the key. Thank you, Zoe. No, okay. I do need to jump. And I need to get on that far ledge. Tried to say ledge and lip at the same time. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh, that'd do it. Or not. Oh. Oh, Miss Fairy. Don't like how it whips my camera around the way it does. Come on, come on. Yes! No. That means I have to keep running. Not happy about that. There is no control, Spyro. There is a small problem with Spyro, the original. And I understand that they wanted to keep Spyro's control as accurate as possible. But when you've been doing the supercharge for long enough, you actually lose control of Spyro. And that is not good. Because you have to go through this cutscene again, and again, and again. I either didn't hit the button hard enough, or the battery dying is... And that's battery. Oh, I can't even pause the game anymore. Oops. I guess that's it for the stream. Because if I can't play... I can't play. I don't think I'm going to read out tonight. I think I am just going to go to bed. That being said, take care of yourselves, my guys. Do not pull me. Do not stay up for 24 hours. It is not worth it. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. I'm sorry I've been so low energy lately. I promise we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programs at the end. Probably by Monday. I'm back on my normal work schedule, so I am not going to be staying up as long as I have been so that I can stream. If you want to see more of my art, check me out over on Artfight. You can also check out my socials. I have my card linked and all that. All the funny influencer social media thingies. Good night. Good night. I am too tired for this.